I'm back at it again. Yes. Help if I turn the microphone around the right way. Hello. Uh, Let me turn this around. There. Just look at the traffic coming back from Gatlinburg. Out and about. I've been on the road since I last talked to you. I'm telling you, there are so many people in town. Went by the coaster, and they were packed. Oceans are packed. People are in town, and it's only Tuesday. And I saw so many motor coaches and travel trailers and people with tents. And oh my goodness, they're coming in droves. Now it is 10 o'clock, 10:03 to be exact. And the traffic will start winding down. Just got a fresh cup of coffee. It's not my pecan coffee. Not at all. I didn't have time to go home and make a pot. Love, you mean it. Run that yellow. I often do. Cody. Hi, Cody Morcrid. You're new to me, Cody. Thank you for joining. Hey, big thumbs up to you. Big wave and everything. Just, okay. Yeah, it's going to snap off and on, and I can't do anything about that. I wish I could. But I just wanted you to see downtown at night. Because being I'm here, you might as well be driving with me. That's how I look at it, right? Right. Dolly Moore, good evening, dear. How are you? Uh-oh, I see the blue lights of not love over to your right. Can you see them? Can you see them? Can you see them? Can you see them? Just to your right, you can see them there. Oh, my goodness gracious. Yeah. I don't know. You see how the traffic it just swells. It was nice and clear just a minute ago, and it just swells. And all the rides are going. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we're expecting some really nasty weather. PGI, just check the weather real quick, but I heard them say some severe weather is supposed to come around tomorrow afternoon. And the wind is really picking up here, by the way. John Esper, hello. Good to see you, John. Well, I made that mistake, John, of bringing those potato chips in for some of the people to try, like the owner and all that stuff over at the Goat Coaster. Wow, they are impressed. They are impressed. Big Joe in Malaya's World, how are you guys? Good to see you. Where are you guys? Are you out in the... Just wanted to show everybody what's going on in downtown PIGEON Forget on a Tuesday night at 10 o'clock, 10:06 to be exact. I'd like to give the Skywatch weather forecast, but the last I heard, some severe thunderstorms and lightning is heading our way. Heavy downpours along that. And of course, our old friend, Gusty Winds, will be joining the parade of weather. Lines everywhere. No, you just got to get around it. Now, normally, if I want, can't see it from here, but it travels the length of Parkway. You wouldn't even have to see these traffic lights. Just go to Vacation Station TV, playlist, shortcuts, and it'll give you Pigeon Forge shortcuts, Gatlinburg shortcuts, Sevierville shortcuts, Townsend shortcuts. Oh, Townsend, that rarely gets crowded. Not much to worry about there. But here, yeah, this is a crazy place. That wasn't an old lady that just was crossing the road, was that? It looks like her wheel is bent. Maybe a compound fracture. She'll get off. Walk it off, Granny. Okay. Not making friends now, am I? I did all my shopping that I needed to do for Miss Marie. She needed certain things. Because you got to remember, She celebrates our New Year's, but she also celebrates the Chinese New Year. That's that I have to deal with. Different fruits, different fish, all sorts of stuff. Oh my God. Right? Bowls of rice under the bed, bowls of rice at the doorway. The mice love it. They love when New Year's comes around. They get fed good, they get good and fat, they can't fit through the hole, and the cat eats them. Just like that. I'll flip it around here, because I don't want to make that mistake. I always used to make that mistake, miss that last light, and I'd be stuck going all the way to Gatlinburg. This is the Green Valley Motel. It's not a bad place. It's not the best, but it's not a bad place. Let's see, what did I miss? Bring you some more when it comes down. I like the plain ones, John. I just want the plain ones. Okay. Dry Creek Home Collections. How are you guys? Denise, Rob, how are you? All right, I think I can venture into the traffic now. It was real bad before. Really, really bad before. I think everybody's like getting ready to go home to their hotels or their RVs or whatever, wherever it is they're living. I thought a little clicky ride down Pigeon Forge would be fun. It's still raining by you guys? Okay, John. John's in Columbus, so it's raining. We're probably, I guess maybe the rain's coming down this way from you guys. I don't know. I'll get in the middle lane so I don't jam up the traffic. Tom Becky. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate that. There's the Stampede on your right, Dolly Parton Stampede. They're pretty light. It's really did a good job on that. Really, really, really. Still nice and Christmassy. They usually do not remove the Christmas lights till other roads, not the main road, the side roads. Yeah, I know, it just fluttered out. Barry Cooper, did you hear any about the wreck yesterday? No, I haven't, but I really didn't look. I haven't had time to even go online to read the news. I've been going since early this morning. I had to fill the tank back up. That's how much I drove around today. And I do know there were 4 ambulances there, and I don't know. It was a bad wreck. It was definitely a bad wreck. Well, like I said, that pickup truck had that front end smashed in, and the 2 front tires snapped right off. Somebody got hit hard. So if you're coming up this way, do yourself a favor. Drive slow. Make believe you're 90 years old and you're curb crawling. It's the safest way you're going to make it through here, because people do the darndest things in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. So Joshy and Stacy today at the coaster, that was fun to see. I was glad to see them. And of course, William Smith and his family were there. Brought me some more Alamo real pecan coffee. It was amazing. I was like, whoa, big bag. So I got everyone who sent me pecan coffee. I appreciate it so much. But right now I'm drinking regular Colombian coffee, and it is a nasty, nasty flavor. Nasty. So I had to, when I was at the coaster, and Joshy was there, and I had to go in, talk with the owner. And when I came out, they're gone. Everybody's gone. I get the hint. I got the hint, Josh. I don't know where he went. Thought he'd hang out. It was just a few minutes. But I had to talk with him. It's important. Annette from Wisconsin. Hello again. How are you? Made it back from Bargain Barn. The raccoons were happy. Everybody's happy that way. Haven't seen Rosie in a couple of days. Although this type of weather is surely going to wake the bear up. It's too warm for them to be hibernating. So I think that's why she's been coming out lately. She's wondering what's going on. It's warm. Maybe I can go out and get me something to eat. Get me a little squirrel or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah, the trucks are being crazy too, DJ. You're right. Yeah. I've had so many people today just run out in front of me from nowhere, and I'm looking left and right. I had such a headache before because I'm driving. We're all cruising at about 55 miles an hour down 66, and people just darting in front of you. John Esper says, going to get a cold front that come through your place yesterday. Okay. How cold are you talking cold front? You see all the places are open doing business, which is unusual for a Tuesday night for these places to be open and running and doing what they're doing. But a lot of them will close down shortly. Susie Q. Hey strangers, how you guys? Yeah, where you been? Has storms. No storms yet, but they are brewing. The wind is starting to pick up, and there's a dampness in the air I can clearly feel. Right before it rains, like you close your hands and you can feel the dampness. And my depends are wet. So I'm wondering, that should have something to do with the humidity in the air, doesn't it? I have to get the extra absorbent ones. Go Coaster has fantastic caramel fudge. Do you like that? They have the best ice cream. They have the best hot chocolate. They got coffee. They got everything there, and it's always fresh. And Miss Marie is most likely the one that's making it for you. So if you come to the Go Coaster, Miss Marie will be the one to serve you. Kevin Vestal, how are you? We got snow tonight, and that's in Northwest Ohio. John, is that near you? Northwest? I don't think it is near you. I don't think Columbus is quite that far west. See, now look. See these people on the left? They're all going to make a left here. They could have already been there if they just would have made a left back there. Any one of those roads, they could have scooted across, and they wouldn't be sitting here. Obviously, they're not subscribers to Vacation Station TV. What's the matter with you people? Hey, subscribe, you hear me? Subscribe. Joe's yelling at him. It's 321. Where's Valley Road? Take you out. It'll take you to Gates Cove. Take you to Where's Valley. Take you to Townsend. Take you to Knoxville. You can go to Gatlinburg that way too if you want. It's a long drive, but it's a beautiful drive. Dry Creek Home Collections. We are good, Jeff. Thanks for asking. We're trying to decide when you're heading back. Anytime after the New Year's, things should definitely mellow out. Don't think you're going to have much of a problem. Get over here. Get on over there, hurry up. Yes, Joe. There is on the right side of the road, kind of hard to see, that's the Inn at Christmas Place. And to the left here is the Christmas Place. Everything Christmas is right there. Everything. I bet they got stuff on sale now. They're a little high priced. And I admit that. You go in there and you're going to go, ooh, merry, merry, ho, ho, ho. That's a lot of money. But I bet things are on sale right now. Pretty sure they are. Yeah, it's nice that the crowd is finally dwindling. I like that. I want to show you something cool. You ready for something cool? Look at that. There's two of them. Look at that. Look. Look at that. It's so bright that even the screen can't pick it up. That's something else. That's a carriage. Let me get over here. Let's get out and look at it. What do you think? What do you think? Let's do that. Another impromptu moment. All right, I'm gonna try to snap this out of here. Okay. Why is that so pulled in? That's got to go. Oh, I didn't mean to do. Okay. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Well, I'm back. That didn't work out so well, did it? Unbelievable. As soon as I pulled off the parkway, I really wanted you to see that. Miss Marie and I are going to go out there, kind of weather depending tomorrow or the next night. I want you to really see that. We're going to take a ride on that. And thanks, DJ. Yeah, I'm back. As soon as I stepped off the parkway, and you saw that I was, what, 50 feet off the parkway, and the signal's gone. That really sucks. I can't depend on the phone. I don't know if it's the phone or not, because really everybody complains. I can't depend on anything when it comes. Nothing like it was just a few minutes ago, but I wanted you to see that, the carriage rides. I did a video on that a while ago, but I talked to Jerry, and he's the big guy there, and we're coming back, once again, weather depending, tomorrow or the next night. And I want you to see that, because it is cool. It is very cool. Very romantic. I don't think anybody's really in the room with us. Just DJI and me. Oh, God. Still people out and about. Let's see, I had a full day planned. There, you see, there, the people pulling out in front of people. And it's not even that bad as it could be. I had a full day planned tomorrow, but I guess I have to rethink what I'm going to do. I guess I'll do some inside stuff. I don't have much of a choice. Gary the Cable Guy, hi Guy, how are you? Thank you, I'm glad you're back. Northeast Georgia, thanks guys. Northeast Georgia Mountain Folk, make sure you check out their channels. Like, comment, and subscribe. 16, I got 22 now. I'm sure after that work tonight. Yeah, I know, and she's been telling me she wants to go on it, and I decided, okay, let's do it. So Jerry had said it depends on weather, because they won't take the horses out in bad weather. When there's inclement weather, they don't like to get the horses wet. But I will be doing it. That is first on my list. And I'm sure now that I said that, there's going to be 20 people, other tubers out there now doing it. It's not unusual. William Smith, just to see what he's up to and do a little jaw and a little chitter chatter. And it's a very successful business. It's doing very well. I remember when they only had one carriage, now they have two, and they're thinking about expanding. And I think it's a great idea. So what I want to do is take Miss Marie on it, and she's a real romantic, you know. She wants to get married again, like for the 50th time. She loves weddings. She loves to look at weddings. And typical girly girl. You know, there's a lot of girly girls out there. They love weddings and seen the gowns and the parties and all that stuff. Most guys aren't that way unless, hi, my chiffon outfit, it's a little wrinkled. Northeast Georgia Mountain Phone at least has just, in order to get more viewers, you've got to put your nose to the grindstone, and you got to pump out videos. Just keep pumping them out. They don't have to be super edited. That's not the key. The key is the content. Make it interesting. Make it every day. Make it that people want to see it. You check out, was it Fred's? What is it? Free Florida Resident Edits. You check out, they did put a new one up. Yeah, about an hour or so ago. Got to check that out. Yeah, that's a hoot. Always a hoot. That's pretty. That's very pretty. There's Smoky Pancake Cabin. River's Edge RV Park is right behind that. Right behind that. It's a nice RV park. Very nice. Country Inn and Suites. This is really right where we are is Old Mill. If you go up to the next light, make a right, that's Old Mill. So we're in that district right now. David Fontaine. Yeah, I wanted to finish up what I was doing. Michelle Norwood. I don't. Demonize. Michelle says, it's hard to have fun when it's crowded. Yeah, kind of. Sometimes it gets a little too much. And especially when you're trying to do a vlog, it tends to get really noisy. And it's very difficult to hold a conversation and or get any really good video because you have to take what you can get. There's no opportunity to set up a shot. You can't set up a shot, you just take what you got. People aren't going to get out of your way, they never do. You're in the Economy Lodge. It's on this road, it's a dump. Well, there are worse. And all of these places do very, very well. Whether they're flea bags or not, they do very, very well. And what I don't understand is why they don't put that money back into their business and kind of tweak these places up a little, like change the stinky carpets and, put a coat of paint on the place. I don't know. Probably, and I'm only guessing on this now, probably because there are several in town that are not American owned, and they don't care. Okay, they do not care. They're in it for the money to get it out of your pocket. Oh, yeah, okay, like I can't go any faster. It's people in front of me. See how people get? Do you see it? You hear the wind? It's clapping around in here right now. But there are some very nice hotels here in town. And for like this weekend, they're all going to be top dollar. And I don't know what to tell you other than book ahead. Try to book as far ahead as you can so that you may get a better break on the deal. But like when Rod Run is in here, some of these rooms, even the one you're in, the Econo Lodge, they'll get $250, $300 a night for the room, no matter how bad it is, because it's supply and demand. And they don't care if you had a good time at night because they know you're not going to be there in a day or two. So they look at it as, I have to deal with the piss-soaked carpet, no big deal. And that's how they look at it. But the ones that are mom and pop owned, they tend to be a little bit better if you can find them. And there are some good ones here that are mom and pop owned, and they take very good care of it. Fantasy golf, great place to go for golf. Randall Reed, how are you? Hello, you're new here. Well, welcome to the channel. Welcome to this dysfunctional family that we are here. Have you heard of Florida? Yes, we were just talking about Florida. Fred, Florida resident. Yes, it's and don't forget Smoky Mountain Follies. Smoky Mountain Follies is basically almost a mirror of what these guys are, and they both have their techniques, and they're both very funny, very, very funny. I wonder if someday I'll wind up on that channel. Half of me says great publicity, the other half says very embarrassing. You know what I mean? I guess as long as I don't say flamingos and add a cart. This meal is at a cart, you know, stuff like that. Oh my God. The new one is very funny. If you get a chance, look at it tonight. I don't know. I have to laugh. It's so cringy. I want to look away, but I can't. You know, it's like it's so bad that I should turn away and pour bleach in my eyes, but I can't. So this is Pigeon Forge. And it is, I just looked down, it is 75 degrees. So my car is telling me 75 degrees at 10:37 on a Tuesday evening. It should be 25 degrees if it was normal, but it's now 75 degrees. Yowzer. Don't know. And you know the sad part is I'm getting used to this, and this is nice, and I'm just gonna wake up and it's gonna be 27 degrees. I'm gonna be chattering. John Esper, it's the one with the Sevierville next to Cracker Barrel. I definitely agree. Oh, okay. Never been in it. I don't know, but I'll take you guys' word for it. You know a good hotel. You know it. When you walk in, you know it immediately. Just let your nose do talking. Michelle, Econo Lodge. I'm sitting by the window. Get a part of a signal. Yeah, you're lucky. You get. If I move right off this road, I know I lose the signal. I know it. That's why I drive up and down here for you guys. I can't go anywhere else. I wish I could. Now, I could tape it. I can go anywhere I want and tape, but then you're not getting the immediacy of the now, you know. Valley Forge Inn is definitely a 5-star. We just passed by the Valley Forge. That's a nice one. That's a mop-pop. Christopher Rollins. Well, hello, my Smoky Mountain folk, and good hello to you, too. There's the inn at Christmas Place and the Christmas Place again. There's still a lot of traffic you could see coming in. It doesn't let up. Michelle, this is the worst I've stayed in. Most of them are nice. Yeah. How did you get stuck at the Econo Lodge? Were the rest of them that full? Kicking it country. How are you? What's up? What's up? We're just looking at the traffic coming into Pigeon Forge. And it was really bad before. Lots of motorhomes and travel trailers and coaches and stuff. Lots. I passed by Claybaugh, full. Passed by Pigeon Forge RV, full. And normally they would be empty, with very few people, maybe just a handful of folk in there, and that's about it. But it's definitely packed. I remember, if you're coming up, I'm just drinking some coffee. If you're coming up for the fireworks on New Year's, my suggestion would be to go to Cal Ripken, right next to Home 2, Hilton's Home 2 in Pigeon Forge, right behind the island. It's next door to the Mountain Mile, the Mountain Monster ride. You can't miss that. It's right there. And you'll get a bird's eye view of all the fireworks in the area. If you go to Gatlinburg, one, you're going to deal with the most ungodly traffic you've ever seen in your life. Two, you're going to pay to park. Three, you might not be able to park because by 5 o'clock in the afternoon, there's no parking available. It is full. You'll be driving around like everybody else hoping to find a spot. So you must get up there early in order to secure anything at all. Now, I didn't go up today. I thought I was going to go up today. Maybe, well, tomorrow we'll see how the weather is. But I want to see all the chairs along the street to show you how people secure and claim their... Passing by the Titanic now. Hatfields and McCoys. Beyond the Lens. This is now Sevierville. I believe I'm starting to see lightning. I made it into Walmart before. That was packed. I got the things I needed there. I went to Kroger. I got the things I needed there. Went to Home Depot. Didn't get the things I wanted there. They didn't have anything. I guess they're all out from Christmas. I was looking for a drill. Remember, DJ, I was looking for a drill? They didn't have any. Gone. Shelves are pretty well bare. Anywhere I went, they hadn't received their shipments yet of goods. So I'm assuming they will sometime this week. Don't know for sure. Terry Dufresne, how are you? Yeah, we wanted to go, Terry. It's funny, we were talking about that before. I went to Dollywood, I think it was yesterday, Monday. Yesterday. And they told me that due to the reservation, I got to wait for Mr. Noisy over here. Yeah, Mr. Noisy. Due to the reservations are so high, they cannot honor that only if there's availability, space. And they told me that usually, but they didn't guarantee it, that after 6 p.m. they might be able to allow us in. But that was no guarantee. It was, you try and maybe you'll get in. The thing that I thought was weird is I went to the gate, where you pay for your parking and stuff. The guy was very nice. The people were very, very accommodating as best as they could be. And I said, I have these tickets and I want to somehow confirm that I'll be here Sunday or even Saturday if it must be. And the guy goes, well, you'd have to go up to the reservation desk up by where you get tickets, but I can't let you through to get there. And I go, but I'm not going in to stay. I just want to go up and confirm because I can't do that. So I said, well, that's a catch-22 because I need to go to that building in order to get them to confirm it. When he checked into it, it says they cannot confirm or guarantee a day. They cannot. It's a first come, first serve if you're not reservation, if you do not have a reservation. And in order to get a reservation, you have to buy the whole package. And I go, well, I already got these tickets. How do I get stuck with these idiots going by me? How does that happen? Smoky Mountain Follies, Michelle. They're really, yeah, I know. Well, neither one. Neither one. I'm assuming they had a bad experience, like all of us. Bad experience. It's always a matter of time when this stuff catches up to you. If you're doing people wrong, your karma comes back on you, and it always comes back tenfold. And that's why I never, I don't express any warranties. I just tell you I'm going to shoot video, show you around the Smoky Mountains, and that's it. I make no promises. I just try to deliver the best content I can and give you some information. Maybe you laugh a little bit with me, and we have fun doing it together. That's all. That's all. And one thing you won't see me do is stuff copious amounts of food into my face. I just won't do that. I think that's disgusting. And I noticed that whether or not it was me that started the trend, fewer and fewer vloggers are doing that mukbanging stuff. They show class. It's okay to show the food, maybe even a small bite to show that there's a taste. There's a psychological thing with the food going in your mouth, but not putting half a cow in your face, or half a baked potato, stuff it down your face or whatever. That's just disgusting. It shows lack of class, completely lack of class. And there's enough of them out there that do that. And those are fads. Fads come and go. So do channels. They come and go. Always in a hurry to go nowhere. Yeah. That's a good one. Besides Dolly's Stampede, yes. Miss Marie wants to go there too, which I want to take her there. Oh no, he's not happy. No, he is not happy. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Don't be speeding around here. Let me tell you. Kicking the country. Cold weather is on the way. That's what I heard. Expecting snow here in North Carolina Sunday night. I assume then if you're going to get some, we are too. And that you can count, I will be out on the road. I guarantee you, I will be out on the road. As soon as I get home, I'm going to take all my camera equipment out of the car, charge up all the batteries, all the GoPro batteries, and I'm going to shoot the heck out of the snow. Because I love being out in the snow. Can we see when you pick up? If the signal holds up, DJI, sure. No problem. I can't guarantee it's going to hold on. And I'm going back that way now because it's pretty close to that time. John Esper, it's very nice that I'll be staying there 3 nights next. Yeah, you should get a real break on the rooms and stuff by then because there are no events after New Year's that are very important as Easter, and that doesn't draw a lot of people. It's just not. It's not a tourist draw. I think we're safe until the first rod run or whatever car show is first. I'm not sure this year what they're doing. Michelle says yes. 75 degrees. Yeah, I'm looking at it again. It is 75 degrees. I thought maybe my thermometer was broken. I kicked it a couple of times. And it still held the temperature. Natalie, hello, how are you? 65 degrees in Georgia, according to Northeast Georgia Mountain Folk. Still too warm, don't you think? For this time of year and this time of night? I think so. I'm not complaining. I'm not sucking up propane. Man, I've had to fill up the propane twice already. Because it got cold here for a while. As you remember, it was in the 20s for a couple of weeks. At least up here by us it was. Maybe not by you guys, but it was by us. And man, that sucks up that propane. At almost $4 a gallon. I think last time I paid $3.78. I think it's gone up another dime, so $3.88. It's almost that. Well, by the time you're done with taxes, it's almost $4 a gallon. That's expensive. Going over the Little Pigeon. We're fishing in Pigeon Forge. Smoky Mountain family in the house. How you guys doing? I'm just driving around showing people what's going on. That's all. I did it earlier today, and I had a whole bunch of errands to do. So let's get back on again and show everybody the traffic. Most of it's starting to disappear completely now. There's Hatfields and McCoys and the Titanic. Michelle, I'm sitting at the ballpark to see the fireworks. It's a good idea. See, if you go to, let's see, if you go up to the Cal Ripken area up there, that parking area up there, which is fireworks going on, and just sit there and watch and enjoy. Or you go to Gatlinburg and deal with it. Because getting out of there, getting in is a nightmare. Getting out of Gatlinburg after New Year's is an hour to 2 hour wait. Guaranteed. I remember last year, and Eric can attest to that. He was there. He was there last year. And he knows. I made the mistake of parking, which I probably will wind up doing it again, parking on the top, the roof. And when you park on the roof, you're the last one out. And I mean the last one out of town, because by the time you get down 4 floors, an hour, 90 minutes have already gone by. And then you've got to then deal with the down on the street traffic, which really is bad. Gary the Cable Guy, wow, supposed to be down 18 Pigeon Forge Sunday night. Big change coming. Well, I guess I got to crank up the propane again. Keeps the house warm. If I really want to make it warm, I just turn on the fireplace. You know, we do that often when it's cold. Just sit there and let that thing heats the whole floor. I mean, nice and toasty. Oh, so Michelle, you were in Gatlinburg. I really wanted to get up there, but I had business to take care of, and I had errands to run. And as you can tell, I'm still on the road since this morning. I had to meet with several people today, and meetings always take a couple of hours, easily. But I got a lot accomplished, so I'm very happy for that. Still hiring at the Sunliner Dining. Apply within. Oh, I see a troll. You got rid of it. Thank you. Trolls. Get over into the right lane. Now, the signal could get lost. I'm going to go pick up Miss Marie. %chance of rain in Gatlinburg tomorrow. So that's, you might as well just say 100% chance of rain at that point, right? That means there won't be that many people clogging the streets. They usually don't. Today I could imagine, because I was driving around town here, and it was very difficult for me to get around, because the things I needed to do and the people I needed to see were on this road. And I'm telling you, I had a headache before. Wow, it was pounding, because I was dodging people left and right. And I'm not a fast driver, regardless of what people tell you and stuff. You see the way I'm crawling along. I don't do much. I am turning, and I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. If I lose you, thank you for joining us tonight. And I appreciate you being here. We'll see what happens. Yeah, my last warm night. I know. I have enjoyed it the last few nights. I really have. It's been very nice, very comfortable. I open the window in the bedroom. I get fresh air. I sleep so much better when I have a window open. So fresh. I don't like stuffy rooms. Chad and Natasha, you guys are back again. Thanks. I love when you guys come on back. I love when all of you do. Thinking of coming at the end of February. That's a good time to come. End of February, there's not much going on here, and they may have some snow. The weather could be a little on the cool side. But once you get to the end of February, start March, the days start getting very nice. They're not hot, but they're not real cold. And I highly recommend that's a good time to come up for sure. Go to Black Rifle Company. Salted cream. Yeah, that's new. Up the street there. My friend Ross, he's really good friends with those people. I might be working something out with them too very shortly. William Smith spent 2 hours talking. How long? We did what? Did we really talk for 2 hours? I had fun. We had good conversation, didn't we? Sorry for, you can actually see the waffling of the road, and this was just paved. You can see it vibrating, and I'm not going fast. Jeff, you can go online, make your reservations with your pet. No, I tried that, and I could not get through. I forgot to say that to Terry. Tried to go online, tried to call the 1-800 number. Nobody answered the 1-800 number, and nothing when I went online and hit the reservations and all the things. And I've been trying to call that 1-800 number. He says, we've had a lot of complaints this week about that. I'm assuming they're having an issue. Because that's what I did first, was call the number, 1-800-Dolly, 1-800-Dollywood. Nothing. When I called, sometimes it would just ring and ring and ring, and sometimes it would click and nothing. And I did it, I lost count how many times I tried. I said, okay, let me go online. So I tried on my phone, I tried on my PC, and I couldn't get anything. Nothing. And I go, how are people making reservations? Unless they're not, which I'm thinking, maybe they're not taking any more reservations. They may have enough already because they close on the 2nd. January 2nd is their last day, which is, if I'm not mistaken, is that Sunday? Somebody check the date for me. It's either Sunday or Monday. And that's it until they reopen again. Thank you, Michelle. I'm just me, all right? I don't put on a show. This is just you driving in the car, your shotgun. Everybody's driving shotgun right now and just doing what we're doing. And it's a great way to see around. I can't see, but that's Pigeon Forge RV. It's full, absolutely full. Jeff and Tootsie Camping, that's where he usually goes right there. Absolutely full. This is 321. This is heading to where my cabin is, this way. See, these are the lights that they'll leave up until March. They did that last year in March, end of March. I go, oh, Merry Christmas. And it was nice. I have no complaints. It's fun to watch this stuff. Now, if you look to your left, you can see the Go Coaster lights going up the mountain. You see there's green and blue and red and stuff that's going up the mountain. How's the signal, DJI? I'm going to try to wash the window a little bit. It's a little dusty. Yeah, there we go. A little bit better. I do need to wash the car, but if it's going to rain, I'm not going to wash the car. That's a waste of $8. They had a killer crowd yesterday and today, a killer crowd. Such cool people that work here and own it. Ross is the best. I am so honored to be a friend of Ross's. He's such a good guy. And I'm not just saying that, he's just such a good guy. You know, I'm not used to owners being nice. Usually they're real shucks, you know. He's just a good guy. They don't have much of a crowd left. That's it. Just a few people hanging out, because normally they close at 11 o'clock. So that's the main. And you, let's see the goats on the second level. Can you see the goats? I don't think I can. Yeah. Oh yeah, there they are. I can do that. I don't think anybody's behind me. See the goats on the second level? Now they come down on the ground too. There's a ramp, but right now they're like getting ready to sleep. I think they know the storm is coming. Last night there was a big bear here. They had to chase it away, and those goats ran from their pens, and they were all huddled down by the house over there. They didn't want anything to do with that big black bear. They had to chase it off the property. It was gigantic. Let me see. I'll move up a little bit so you can see more. There's a bump. And another bump. Man, they sold a lot of stuff today. This thing churns out a bunch of stuff. They got cool stuff here. Really unusual items. Now, how can you make my reservations for me? How can you do that? Well, the thing is, I have the tickets. I just need to confirm them for Saturday or Sunday. That's all. I don't want to buy any more tickets. No, no, I don't want to do that. Not at all. Their prices have gone up too. At Dollywood, I remember I paid first year was here $58, then went up to 62. Now it's $99. I think right now they have a sale $84, but it's normally $99. There's the part of the coaster. $100. They're getting as bad as Disney. All this is his property. All this that you see that you can't really see too much. This is all going to be developed. That's what we're working on. And I'm honored to be part of it. Give you another view. There you go. And there's like two, you can see the bridges. The one with the three lights, that's where the goats go over. The red rail, they go over and they go to the little house that's over there on the right. It looks like a little dog house. That's where they go over there. And they go back and forth. And you can feed them with those rails. You see those rails going up on the left side towards the roof of the building? That you sit on a bicycle and there's a cup and you put the feed in the cup on the bicycle and you pedal it up and it goes to the front and they'll be right there waiting. They don't hesitate. Yeah, there's none of them in the pen, so they sense the weather. I feel it too. My ears are ringing. It means the low pressure is coming in. I've always been sensitive to that. Michelle said, I also love the Smoky Mountain family. Why shouldn't you? William Smith, of course, hi, Chad, Natasha. Northeast Georgia Mountain folk, hello, Chad, Natasha, Brittany Smith. Blue lights are pretty unless they're, yeah, your rear view mirror. Yeah, I agree with that. Hi, William Smith. Thanks again, William Smith, for the coffee. Where is it? It's still in the car. I haven't had a chance to even take it out. Big Burn, how are you? Chris, thanks for joining me tonight. Ed Griffith, don't you think, Jeff, I think, oh, God. Deep breath, feet flat on the floor. Jeff, I don't think you can convince Joshy, oh, God, wait a minute, and Stacy. Wait, where is this? That tea and me not to eat while they're on TV. It's just like food. Yeah, I know. And Tommy knows better. Tommy. I've told him so many times because last time he was eating a big bag of gummy bears. I go, Tommy, what the heck are you doing? Eat something. Eat some carrots. Eat celery, dude. It's a mouth motion. That's all. It's your brain telling you want something. Well, put something down there, but not something that's going to hurt you. I don't like when people hurt themselves. John Esper says, I did get an excellent rate on my room for those 3 nights. Yes, you did. Ed Griffith says, William Smith, it's hard to break bad habits. Yeah, it is, but sometimes you have to because for the price of what could happen is just not good. And that's why I jump his stuff all the time because I don't want Tommy to get sick. I really don't. Or Teresa, but Teresa's in pretty good health. 66 in Coral Springs, Florida. It's 74 now. It's still in the 70s right now. We are facing west. You are looking west if it makes any difference. Pate Productions. Hey, how you doing, Pate? Go Gators. Go Tigers. Go Gators. I used to carry the Gators on my radio station, both of them. That's right. I carried the Gators. Let me see who else. I carried college and NFL. And I did the Panthers, too. Who else did I do? I'm trying to think of all the people. Jaguars. I had the Jaguars. I took them on the first year they were there. Got 47. It's now 54. I appreciate that. Pay production, great stream. Thank you. Is it nice and clear still? I don't know. Well, no, I don't have the Wi-Fi on, so I'm not picking up his Wi-Fi. I shut that off. It looks clear on my screen. Brittany Smith says, they're having a Christian youth event in Gatlinburg called the Winter Extreme. Several famous bands are going to be there. probably going to be packed the next few days. I didn't know about that. Big Burn, actually, paid production. Can't we wait to move the heck out of the overrated crime-ridden place? Yeah, I bet. Ed Griffith, I heard in Gatlinburg, to all the public parking will be free after 6 p.m. Yeah, they do that every year. It's free, but at that point, it's already full. So, for them to make it free, it's like, yeah, where you going to find a spot? At 6 p.m., it's packed. I was last year. I was up there at 4:15. I remember that, and I think the Smoky Mountain family came in like not far behind me, real close to that, and they had a rough time too. Right, Eric? Didn't you have a hard time getting parking up there? And you don't live really that far away. PB on the go. Hey, Jeff, looks busy. This is nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. It was crazy today. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Northeast Georgia Mountain Phone. We had 70 subs 2 days ago. Yesterday it dropped to 66 and one vanished. Subscribe because he said they got unsubscribed, but not they're doing. It happens. It does happen. It's happened to me several times. A lot of you remember there were days here that I'd miss 10 to 20, just drop off my list just like that. And I would contact YouTube, say what's going on, because I contacted a good portion of these people and they didn't unsubscribe. Oh, we're having an issue. Yeah, you're having an issue. Okay, Terry says okay. You can't come. I don't know when the tickets still expire. I mean, I want to come Saturday or Sunday. I definitely want to come Saturday or Sunday. I think what I'm going to try to do, of course, weather depending, is I'm just going to drive up there. And the guy did tell me, he says, if you come real early, like when we first open, it's, we don't check things kind of, he didn't want to say it by saying it, but he alluded to it. And okay, that's cool. That's cool. So we'll see what happens. DJI, if I was there, I'd get you, and I bet you could. I bet you'd find a way. If anybody is, it's going to be you. I know that. Michelle says, why are they doing only reservations? Because they have been overwhelmed. The response, for whatever reason, it's just people have been going there in droves, and what happens is there's a tremendous traffic jam out in front, and the people that did have reservations couldn't get in. They were either turned away and or stuck in traffic for hours, and they got irate. So I can understand from their point of view. They've already paid for their tickets, and they want to get in. I would think that I'm just thinking of this right out loud right now. There should be a line for people with the reservations only and people who are buying tickets, kind of like they do in Disney, right? Disney has tickets already have year pass. You go down one road, and if you're buying, you go down another road. And I don't know why they're not doing that. That would help alleviate the problem of the traffic jam, because then, and of course, there's always be a bonehead, a bozo that would be in one line or the wrong line. Doesn't matter. But for the most part, people are smart enough to figure that out, and you wouldn't be mixing the reservations with the non-reservations. Just a thought. Big Burn, Northeast Georgia Mountain Fund, it was good. Place pay wise, my career, but since I retired in October 1st, no reason to remain here. Looking for nice people in a low crime area. This is the place, Chris. This is the place. Very low crime rate. Just look it up online. Terry says because there are too many people going to the park. Yeah, there are just too many people. It's almost, Terry, you can verify this. It's almost always full. And the other day when I was there, it was full. It was completely full. And they were turning people away who were trying to buy tickets. And I told the guy, I said, look, I just want to go to the ticket booth and see what I could do. And he said, all I know is that they're not going to confirm you for any day. And when I had asked him, I said just Sunday because that's what we had planned on. Because we can't confirm that because we don't know if it's going to be full, and right now the reservations are packed. So I don't know. I don't know. Uh, it saddens me, not to the point of jumping off a cliff or anything, but it saddens me. Terry the cable guy. Terry, don't forget my ticket. Terry was kind enough to get me comp tickets, and I appreciate that very much. And I, some way we'll try Saturday and Sunday. Even if it's raining, we'll probably just go out there and just shoot some video anyway. I hate to waste things, so I'll just take along an umbrella. I got those big golf umbrellas, and we'll just shoot some video in the rain. That's fine. I can do it. Michelle says loves goats on the roof. It's a nice place. It's a friendly place. Oh, let me get ahead. This guy's. Oh, hold on there, buddy. I'm right behind you, pal. Hold on, buddy. Buddy. I'll pull up a little bit closer for you so you can see some of the ornaments. And you probably see the goats too there. Look at all the stuff. And the inside is really full of good stuff. John Esper, did you ever find out what happened to the big Bigfoot? Yeah, he sold it. I did ask him. I asked him today. I said, what happened to Bigfoot out there? He sold it. I kind of figured that. Money talks. Keep you on the go. For those who are familiar with Florida, I am planning to visit next April Sarasota. Hopefully, nice place. Sarasota's not a bad place. What is it you're looking to do? I lived there for a good portion of my life. Are you trying to do the watery thing, go to the ocean, or are you trying to do sightseeing, or trying to think what else is there to do? Scuba diving, fishing. There's a lot to do. Like there's Weeki Wachee, the Silver Springs. Um, you can rent a boat, go up and down the rivers. I used to do that all the time. Anybody would come down, we'd go to Weeki Wachee, and I'd rent a boat, and uh, because I didn't want to take. I had my pontoon boat and I had my southern skimmer, but that was all set up for diving, and I didn't want to take people on that because it wasn't meant to have people on. It was meant to do a job of scuba diving. So the pontoon, when you have too many people on a pontoon boat, it doesn't negotiate well around narrow rivers, narrow streams and rivers. So I would get a boat, a 16-foot regular fishing V boat, V bottom boat. And I'd take everybody out, and we'd go all the way up to the head spring at Weeki Wachee. We'd watch the mermaids, and then we'd turn around and come on back. Beautiful day. You could swim in the water. You could swim with the manatees. Very, very nice. I highly suggest going there. John Esper says, I love the hoodie. Got there Sunday. Very good. Very good. You've been wearing it. I hope you like it. Big Barn, Sarasota is nice. Views along the coast. Yeah, they got some very nice views there. And you can get to the beach fairly easily in Sarasota. Some of the places, there are no more beach left. It's all private property. It's one of the drawbacks of moving to Florida. DJI says I need the barcode. There's no text with the barcode. Where do I? Oh, it's at home. I left it by my computer. It's just a barcode. There's no text or anything like that. There was no prompts on the anything. It's just a comp ticket with a barcode. Terry Dufresne, Larry the Cable Guy. I'll see what I can do. You can have my tickets if that helps. I don't know what to do. We couldn't go last week because Miss Marie was working. This week she's off Saturday and Sunday, which is nice. So we'd like to go. I guess we got there really early. I think we could pull it off. John Estes, definitely, definitely. Depending on how cold it is, John. If it's in the 20s, you don't want to be doing that unless you're dressed for it. You're going to get frostbite on your hands. William Smith, I suggested to Ross that he get some no break. Oh, I just lost it. The goat coaster T-shirt. That's not a bad idea. I'll talk to him about that. Vinny, good evening. How are you, Vinny? It's always good to see you. Vinny Fracchio 89. Big Burn. PB on the go. My wife has a cousin out there, right near Tampa. Tampa and St. Pete. I know the area oh too well. Rain on a tin roof. If you could bring back just one defunct attraction, store, restaurant, dinner, show that used to be in Pigeon Forge. Oh, I don't remember any of the ones that are defunct. I wasn't here long enough. I was maybe other people that are on here can remind us what was there and no, not there any longer. Terry says, "Hey Jeff, Boss Hog Barbecue behavior. Boss Hog Barbecue is it a good place to eat? Um, I've been there and I'm not impressed. Not impressed. There are there are better barbecue places to go to, and I can tell you the price is high there, almost unreasonably high for a sandwich. All right, there are better places to go. Big Burn, you're really clear. Very good, thanks. Thanks, I appreciate that. Terry DeFrame, Sunday. Yeah, I'd like to go Sunday. And once again, the weather. I don't know how. I'm hoping a lot of that storm passes by then. You know, I don't care if it's cold. We could gear up for that. I'm just the rain. Sometimes it's really it's grueling there, and very few places to hide. You know that because mostly Dollywood is open, not a lot of places to run to. Hi, Sunflower. Everybody say hello to Sunflower. Sandy Conley. Hi, hi, hi. Good night, Northeast Georgia Mountain. I appreciate you being here. Mary Max Cat. I was looking at the Hidden Resorts cabin. You did a review with your friend. I'd like. Well, I just faded out. Sorry, they didn't add a ton of fees. Yeah, that was why Ralph goes there. By the way, Ralph from Webb's Web. They don't have a lot of hidden fees, and a lot of these places do have hidden fees, and you got to do your homework because you think you're going to get the cabin for X dollars, and you find out the X dollars turns into 2X dollars, and you got to ask questions. How much? What is it? Drive home. What, drive it off the lot. What's coming out of my pocket? And then you get the truth. It's like buying a car. Ed Griffith, good night, Northeast Mountain Joe. You should numbers below the barcode. When I get home, I'll look, but I don't remember seeing any numbers, but I will look. I just remember seeing the barcode, and I said, there isn't even a phone number on there. I looked to see if like there was a 1-800 number. There was no number on there. So I went online, and I found it, and okay, let me give them a call. And I couldn't get it. And I verified the number with the guy. He goes, yeah, 1-800 Dollywood. And I said, well, that's the number I called. It's the only number you can call. There was no other number to call. That's it. My feeling is they're not taking any more reservations, and that's why you can't get into the system. Hidden Mountain Resorts near Apple Barn. I know the yeah. I did a couple of reviews. It's a nice place. They have places for sale up there. You people looking to buy cabins, they've got some nice cabins. They have one bedroom cabins, two, three, and higher, and some of them are pretty affordable. I mean, cabins out here are just everybody wants one, so it's supply and demand. William Smith, we didn't care for Boss Hog. You should have asked me. Recommended Preachers. Preachers is good. Preachers Barbecue is good. Um, I, I have found any time I've had Boss Hog is very dry and kind of tasteless. Doesn't have a lot of taste into it. I think even Joshy and Stacy, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they did it too and they were not happy with it. Vinny, would it be easier for you to take the trolley to Dollywood to avoid all the Absolutely. Absolutely. Bingo. The trolley goes right into Dollywood, and you would be better served not dealing with the traffic. And I'm guessing at this. Terry could probably answer this. I would believe that you wouldn't have to pay for parking. Isn't that right, Terry? If you take the trolley in to Dollywood, right? I mean, how could they get you for parking if you don't have a car? And parking, I think, Terry's at $20 or $25 a car. That's outrageous. Valley Girl, Smoky Mountain Opry was great. Yep, they're gone. They're not coming back. They've taken the name off the building, and somebody's actually renting their sign now. I think it's Hatfields and McCoy is renting their sign. They just couldn't keep it going. I can get you booked if you send me the number below the barcode. Okay, I will look when I get home. I definitely will do that. And Sunday is the day. I'm going to check the weather again. To if whatever the worst day is, I'm not going to go. The least rain day, that's the day I'm going to go. Mary Mexican. Oh gosh, the cabins were all over 400. Yeah, that's cheap. 400,000 is cheap. When I booked the ones that are hidden. Yeah, that's cheap. The most of these cabins are going for 600,000 and up, and that's a two-bedroom, one bath, or you might get two bedrooms, one and a half bath for that price. You might. Brittany, good night, Jeff. Again, thanks for meeting with us. Oh, no problem, Brittany. I'm glad. I had a lot of fun meeting you guys, and we got to talk, and I enjoy that. That's what I do. I mean, look, been on here for an hour, and I just go rattling on and on and on. I got no one else to talk to. The raccoons don't talk to me. Vinny, no, you don't have to pay for parking if you take the trolley. There you go. So you could save yourself some money. And let me ask you, why would you want to park? Think about it. You can go to Old Mill, park your car free there in that parking lot. The trolley headquarters is right there. You can buy your ticket. You get your thing for the trolley. It goes right up the Dollywood, and then you don't have to pay for the parking. So you got 20 or something more dollars back in your pocket. Why would you need to go up to Dollywood and park? You're not going to be in your car. You're not. There's no roller coaster in your car. You're going to walk. And the trolley takes you, if I'm not mistaken, takes you right to the front, and you just get out and you start having a good time. Thank you, Vinny. I appreciate that. Terry says they're averaging 14,000 to 15,000 people a day. That's almost capacity, isn't it? Wow. Wait till they open up the new place. Wait till they officially open the new next to it, whatever they're going to be calling that. It's going to be a madhouse for sure. I don't know if that's a troll or not. I heard Dollywood was booked up for the rest of the season. Parking is up to 25 bucks. I haven't been 3 years now. I used to always buy a season pass every year up until last year. No, year before. Year before. I just stopped because we didn't use it. We were so busy. Her and I, Miss Marie and I, were so busy we couldn't take advantage of it. We may have gone two times, maybe three, but definitely no more than that. And it wasn't to me. It wasn't to my advantage to buy a season pass. And it was, well, we've seen it. We've seen it. We've seen it. I'd like to see one more time what has changed, if anything. Big Burn, cabins up there, 400,000 would be a steal. I'm seeing them at 800. Yeah, you're right, Big. I know you're looking, and they're not cheap. 6 years ago, that 800,000 you're seeing, 400,000, you could have got the the cabin for 150,000. No doubt about it. No doubt. Let's see the goat up at the top of your screen. Look at the little goat. He's scratching himself right now. He's got an itch. It's a goat. The goats are so cute here. Looks like 80 to 90% until Monday in Gatlinburg. That sucks. I mean, if it's raining, I am not going to Gatlinburg. All right, fireworks or no fireworks, I'm just not. I'm just not going to do it. It. I don't know. Maybe people stand out in the rain. I don't know. I don't know. If it's really heavy downpour and lightning, last thing you want to be doing is hanging out in that weather. Mary Max, I remember a few years ago back when the market was down. You could actually cabin fully furnished 200,000. That's right. That is 100% right. I want to do it, but my family would agree. Man, that was a mistake on their part. They could have cashed in for 3 times their money. Could have easily done that. Gatlinburg Park, the Oak Christ Garden, usually has spots on the river, 1 fee all day. Yeah, I think they're still doing that. I think, but they fill up really quick, Valley, real quick, because there's not a lot of spots there. Now, the only good thing I can tell you is if you happen to have a handicap placard or you have a handicap plate, you get to park for free in the city parking. City parking where I go, or the one that is by the aquarium, and I think the aquarium also honors handicap parking. Someone else told me another place. Now I can't remember what they told me. But if you have a handicap placard, and I just happen to be lucky enough that I have one, DJI, when you get your barcode number, I can see the next available date. That'd be very cool. I'll let you know, DJI, when I get back to the cabin. Big burn. I'm shocked how much the cabins went up in price since the pandemic started. Oh yeah, because people were scouring to get away from the cities, and all that does is it's supply and demand. That's all it does is it creates that need. I have to get away, and I'll pay any price to do it. And that's exactly what happened. I had season, as Mary Max says, I had season passes several years ago. We went a lot. See, if you get to go a lot, then it's worth it. I have to rent a mobility car. Oops. And Gold. I got the Gold Pass too. I had to go because I was over. What is it? You have to be over 55. I was already clearly over that, and that they didn't charge for parking, and I always had a really good parking spot right up front. And I enjoyed it. But after a while, it's like the only thing that Miss Marie and I went on was the train. We'd go there just to take the train ride because everything was just the same. I mean, the stores are the same, the restaurants are the same. I go, okay. The walk was always nice. I enjoyed taking the walk all the way around the whole park. Yeah, Vinny, that's right. The trolleys do run on a set schedule. They're very prompt too. Traffic, bearing there's not too much traffic because they get stuck in it just like everyone else. DJ, anything you purchase property wise in Sevier County double? Yeah, oh yeah, it's gone up a lot more than that. Definitely, I'm very happy I made that purchase. I'm not happy that I didn't buy 4 or 5 more cabins. I just didn't think the rush was coming as fast, and I lost out on it. I was doing other stuff, and I'll get to it. I'll get to it, and that didn't happen. And then I saw the prices went way too high, way too fast, and I said, no, I'm not going to make any profit there. Sunflower, me too, Jeff. I got past a year for Dollywood, and when it wants to change, it's so crowded, just not as enjoyable. Yeah, there were times Miss Marie went on, and I went in the summer, and I couldn't bear it. It was so hot, I couldn't breathe. I was dying, and everybody was scampering into any area that had a little bit of cool air on it. And I'm not having fun now. I'm really not enjoying myself. And I said, I'm not going to do it again. Merrimack said I had to go through a divorce, sorry, bed, and couldn't buy a cabin. Oh, that's too bad. So cousins wanted to go in a cabin purchase. One of them had 5 kids and wanted a bigger cabin I could afford. Yeah, that whenever you get it, I've never recommended, and this is just from personal experience. Don't ever do business with family. Okay, it never turns out the way you want it, and usually creates a fight within the family. So do it by yourself. Do it on your own, as best as you can, because it almost always backfires. Terry says, "Okay, thanks for the information. I won't waste my time going." Well, you're not wasting your time, Terry, and I appreciate everything you're doing. I really do. I just felt slighted. The guy wouldn't even let me drive up to the front. And I told him, I said, I'm not here to stay. I just want to get this taken care of, and I'll turn around and come right back. I said, you got my plate. You could take a picture of the car, and, I'm not staying. I'm not trying to pull a scam or anything. Because I can't let you go through. I go, oh, come on. This isn't Fort Knox. This is just Hollywood. You know, I just want to confirm my tickets. That's all. Oh, God. Mary Mac says, I have handicap plates in my car. I didn't know about the free parking. Now you do. Absolutely. There are several places. I think there was one more I missed and I can't remember it. And somebody told me about it on a live feed we did. But you got at least three that you can choose from free parking. Actually, there's four because right next to the one that I go to is another city. It's not a garage. It's like a piece of property that has like 50 spots for cars, but they too honor the handicap placard. He's talking about boss. Oh, okay. I thought he was mad at me. Terry, don't be mad at me. I do want to go. I do want to enjoy a day with Miss Marie. We do want to get away, and we thought that would be a great place to go. And I just thought it was unusual that I tried on three different vehicles, meaning electronic, to get to their site, and it wasn't letting me in. And I go, they're probably just not accepting anymore. So why respond, right? Don't answer the phone because there's no reason to, right? I'm just talking out loud. That's all. America, the house has gone up in value. Everybody's house is going up in value, which is good for you guys. Would hate idea what it would take to move in. And of course, well, you could downsize. If you try to upsize, you're going to pay a lot more, and maybe for the same thing, you may pay a lot more. But if you're on your own and stuff, downsize. I've always recommended, and I did downsize. I went from 5,000 square feet, the house I had in Florida, down to what I have now is 1,800 square feet, 1,782, 1,800 square feet, and that's plenty for two people. I don't need any more. That's fine. I've got two bedrooms. I had four, but I just have two bedrooms, two bathrooms, plenty of room, three decks. Everything is fine. I'm happy, and I don't need to take care of a hell of a lot. And that's one thing that I didn't want to do was take care of too much stuff. Instead of bringing in the t-shirts now. Okay, I'm going to say goodnight now. I enjoyed talking with you guys. I'm talked out, and I have to pee. I want to go in before they lock the doors. Sorry I had to share that with you, but I've been drinking so much coffee. I gotta go. Thanks for joining me on Vacation Station TV, your virtual getaway. And please like, comment, and subscribe. And also do that to everybody you see on this channel, please. Go to their stations. Help them grow. You guys help me grow. I want you to help them grow. And I'm asking you that as a personal favor. Help everybody get an extra subscription, an extra like, and a comment too. The comments do help a lot. All right. Good night. Thank you much. I appreciate it. Good night to you guys. And of course, you'll see me very, very soon. Who knows when I'll pop up, right? But you will see me soon. I'm working on some new videos as we speak to edit, so you'll probably see them tomorrow sometime. Have a great night, everybody. Bye-bye.